Ladies and gentlemen, our 11th bout of the evening is a professional bout in the featherweight division under 65.8 kilograms or 145 pounds. And our first fighter making his way to the cage in a two-double blue corner. Put your hands together for Artem, the prospect killer Lobov! His opponent making his way to the red corner. Put your hands together for Mike, the Warrior Wilkinson! Ladies and gentlemen, your official introductions for this professional featherweight bout. First and final standing to my left in the blue corner. He is 25 years of age, stands at 5 feet 8 inches tall, and weighing at 66.1 kilograms. He has a record of 2-2-0. He hails from Ireland and represents SBT. Put your hands together for Artem, the prospect killer Lobov. And across the cage in the red corner. This fighter is 23 years of age, stands 8 inches tall, and weighing at 66.2 kilograms. He has a perfect record of 5-0-0. He hails from Wilkinson and represents the infamous Wilkinson submission wrestling. Put your hands together for Mike the Warrior Wilkinson! His professional featherweight bout is held over 3 5-minute rounds.
Well, the crowd favourite, certainly Mike Wilkinson from Atherton. I've watched Artem Lobov fight a fair few times now, and he's a lot better than his record suggests. He's very, very good, Artem.
Very unorthodox.
Very unorthodox boxing style, but Mike Wilkinson, a great prospect. So we've got the prospect killer against a real prospect.
Yeah, without a doubt, that's what he does. And I think he's becoming the gatekeeper for the upper echelons. He's already beaten Dave Hill. He's beaten Uche as well. So, you know, he really is that kind of fight. Nice uppercut, yeah, beautiful.
He's very like Nassim Hamed in his style of striking. You know?
He's very difficult to fight because he is very unorthodox. But Mike Wilkinson won it. Oh! Unlucky, he went for a big throw. And unfortunately, he caught Artem's foot on the cage and that stuffed the throw.
Artem doing a good job there, though, managing to get the top position.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, Mike Wilkinson, both these guys have good wins under their belts. They've both beaten Uche. And they both beat Uche in the same way. They basically took punishment in the first round. Second round came out, turned the fight around.
Yeah, certainly. And I think, like you said, it's sort of like the gatekeepers for that level above guys like Uche.
Yeah, certainly. And, you know, the prospect killer's the right thing. If you can't get past Artem, that's it. You're not a prospect anymore.
Yeah, certainly. A test for anyone. So here we go. Now Mike Wilkinson on top. Will he be looking to work that ground and pound? He needs to be careful because Artem's got some good guard work. You know, he can really attack with those submissions.
Of course he can. You know, look, you look in Artem's corner. Who have you got in there? John Cavana, the horrible hedgehog himself.
The horrible hedgehog.
So I once went to a John Cavana seminar. We had a 2-minute roll, and he just kept submitting me with a guillotine to nothing else.
Yeah.
Broke my heart, that guy. I hate him.
Yeah.
So here we go. Mike Wilkinson on top here, throwing in some shots. Nothing too exciting. Artem just taking control. Artem springing to his feet then.
Yeah. Very explosive, Artem. You know, good explosive stand-up, good explosive wrestling.
Yep. Very solid physique at the weight as well.
Mike Wilkinson, more of a mauling style.
Yeah, he's a good mauler, but I mean that doesn't surprise me. He comes from one of the toughest gyms in the UK. People think they've got a tough gym. Yeah. Go and do a session down at Atherton Submission Wrestling. I'll show you what
possibly
a tough gym
the
is.
Toughest sparring in the
seriously,
country.
You know, we used to share premises with them, and we used to come in the day after they'd had it, and there'd be blood on the floor and everything. We would think, God, I wonder who was killed here, you know. Yeah. And it was literally that's a tough gym, and they breed warriors like Wilkie.
Certainly, and what you've got to look at as well is Wilkinson's in there with big guys like Rob Roy. You know, he's the little guy.
Yeah.
So he's obviously had some hard work, and it shows with his record. You know, 5-0.
Yep, certainly. So he's trying to work here for the takedown. It's clear that Wilkinson wants this on the ground.
Yeah, he's definitely keeping attached. You know, he's not.
Oh, nice little over elbow there. Nice little knee as well. Now the thing with Wilkie here is, you know, Artem might build some confidence, might think he's had a great round, but actually Wilkie, he's got that indomitable spirit here. No matter what you do in the first round to him, the second round he's going to come out harder. Third round he'll be harder again.
Yeah, and I think Artem's very similar as well. You know, neither of them are the sort that have the confidence knocked in a fight.
Artem got a little cut on his head. It doesn't look like much. Doesn't seem to be blood. Artem's got that nice little uppercut. He feints a shot and then throws him with that uppercut afterwards. Now the thing with Artem, he's very flat-footed.
Yeah, he is, but he sets his feet so he gets a lot of power into those shots.
Yep, very wide stance as well when he's going to move.
Very like Nassim Hamed, you know, in the way he's got a wide stance, flat-footed, he gets good power into shots, and he relies on his movement of his head rather than movement of his feet to defend.
The thing with Hamed, he did really well until he fought a really good fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, a big right hand!
That's a big
that
shot
landed
there.
clean. That's put Wilkie in real trouble here.
He's dropped him there with the right hand. This is what I'm saying about, you know, that style. You've got the wide base, and you can get so much power into your punches.
Yeah. So now here we are, Wilkie underneath. He's been given time to recover. Artem should have been on him and finishing him,
he did a good job
standing up and making him get back up.
Mike did a good job there of tying him up and not letting him show anything. There we've got someone getting the crowd behind Mike Wilkinson.
Yeah, he's brought his fan base with him. I think he sold a lot of tickets. Funnily enough, they're the same fans who were clearing. Oh, beautiful reversal, but he trapped in a guillotine here.
Yeah, that was a very explosive turn there, showing the power he's got. Looking for the armbar. Artem Lobov, has he got it?
Yeah, he's doing well.
Rags himself out of there.
Again, that shows that Atherton style. It's a real sort of catch wrestling, brutal style of a gym. It really is.
I mean, that...
So here we go. So the first round over. A really difficult one to call there. Both fighters at that moment, their ascendancy there. I'm going to put you on the spot, Mr. Ian M16, Hollywood Butlin. Who would you give that round to?
Very tough to score.
Tock. Tick. Tock.
Artem
Tick.
obviously got the knockdown. Had some good success on the floor. But Mike reversing him twice. Getting some good takedowns. Kind of scored a draw.
Get off the fence.
I'm starting the fence. It's killing me.
I actually do think a draw is a fair fight. You know, both of them had quality stuff on the feet. Both had good wrestling. Both worked well on the back. There was no definitive moment apart from that one single shot. But the thing is, you know, a single shot like that in MMA, it's not like boxing.
Yeah,
you know,
it's not enough to win the round.
I think around the fight round.
I'm going to score that 10-10. Can I score it 9-9?
Yeah, whatever. I'm not an official tonight.
Okay, so we think maybe a 10-10 round.
So little pause here.
Artem just looks like he's going for a walk in the park. He's right chilled out.
Very relaxed. Had a lot of chance to catch up with him yesterday. He's a really nice bloke, very relaxed guy.
Yeah, he is.
I think Wilkie's feeling a little bit of pressure after that shot. Oh, nice little feint onto the jump punch. Wilkie's got good stand-up, actually. He doesn't use it very often.
He likes that jump punch, though, doesn't it? And especially against someone like Artem, where, you know, he's kind of out of distance.
Artem threw a funny skip knee, followed it up with a jumping jab. I dare you to try that in the gym, lads. Big slam!
Big takedown. So now we're in the corner of Atherton submission wrestling.
Again, when we talked earlier on about being places, one of the places I want to be is underneath an Atherton wrestler in Atherton Wrestling's corner with Chris Oban and Darren giving him instructions.
Yeah. If I was in an Atherton corner underneath one, I'd prefer
nice
Mike Wilkinson to like Rob Broughton.
Yeah, true.
But it's still not nice.
A couple of nice elbows. Wilkie needs to get some space and throw some big shots. If this is his game.
He's chopping in some little shots, little elbows.
Oh, he's nearly got to his back there.
But Artem defended well, and now he's done the big slam.
Nice big slam for himself. So, split these two, mate.
They're just so even.
It's like the same minute again, just a different fighter.
It's a really, really good fight, this. I think he don't want to crowd his work going for knees. I think he gets better success out of him with the punches than he does with the knees.
I think he also gets better success when he lets people come onto him.
Yeah, certainly.
You know, when people stand back and they go and he has to come forward, he does something stupid like that.
And now Wilkinson, best position he's had, he's on the back of Artem Lobov. Could this be Wilkinson pulling away now? Needs to be careful not to hit the back of the head. Artem Lobov.
So he's throwing good quality shots here.
Wilkinson starting.
Oh, big elbow!
That was a big shot.
And another one. He's got to keep control. He's got to stay safe. Another big elbow. He just needs to pick these elbows carefully, make them count, really make sure the tip of the elbow lands in place.
And now he's got the mount position.
He'll get his hooks in here. He can throw more shots from here.
There's a lot of time left in this round, Aaron.
He needs to pick him, make sure it's the tip of the elbow landing.
Wilkinson starting to do some damage to the face of Artem Lobov.
Beautiful shots there. Good, he's looking for that crucifix position. This really will open the fight up if he gets it. He's on to a mount position. Artem shoulder giving his back.
He's gone back to the
Wilkie doing a great job. He goes for that choke. If he hasn't got it, he gives it up.
Artem took the advantage. He saw the opportunity there to stand up, and he's got up. His face is telling a story now, though, Aaron. He's took some shots there.
Yep. Wilkie looking for that single leg. He needs to whip that out hard and fast.
Great switches from the single to the double.
Artem Lobov swollen and cut. It doesn't look happy at all, actually. A wince of pain came from Artem just then. Another big slam for there.
Yep, and this is where he needs to start firing those shots straight back in. You just get the impression that he's starting to ease forward ahead in the fight now, Aaron.
Yep.
He's feeling comfortable. He's getting the takedowns.
Some big shots going in there. And the fight's over, and Wilkie wins.
Still firing shots in there when the referee was trying to stop it.
Fighters to the centre, please. Ladies and gentlemen, in our professional featherweight bout, at 3 minutes 52 seconds of the second round, your winner by way of TKO. In the red corner, Mike Wilkinson. Put your hands together.